We had some pretty ominous weather warnings coming in. The one on the right here, it showed up at 4:05 p.m. Yeah, significant precipitation Friday night and Saturday across all of southern Ontario. Large system from the southwest United States will spread snow across southern Ontario Friday night. Some guidance suggests that the snow may mix with or change to rain over portions of southwestern Ontario and the Golden Horseshoe later Saturday, while other models indicate the snow could continue into Saturday night. This will be determined by the eventual track of the low. Of course, poor travel conditions expected to develop. That will be a general consensus when we get a snowstorm. The snowstorms that we get almost always come from the southwest states. They always come up from that direction. And they bring a whole lot of moisture up with them. And we usually get dumped on pretty good. So this time of year, that's to be expected. So then, about 2 hours later, we get a snow squall warning. The snow squalls are expected. Under the snow squall bands, visibilities will be significantly reduced due to heavy snow combined with blowing snow, and snow will quickly accumulate, typical for a snow squall warning. Multiple snow squalls from Lake Huron are affecting areas east of the lake. Wind gusts to 75 kilometers per hour, heavy snowfall, and brief near whiteout conditions will make travel hazardous at times. Local snowfall amounts of 10 to 15 centimeters are possible by Thursday morning. And OPP have closed Highway 21 between Owen Sound and Goderich. That's pretty much daily in the wintertime. It's just kind of out in the open. It's right beside the lake, and it just kind of happens. It gets unpassable. So this is what we got. Like I say, typical of this time of year, but to have a snowstorm and snow squalls forecasted together, it doesn't happen that very often. So kind of expecting a little bit of snow with this one. So we'll see what happens. So those weather alerts showed up on Wednesday. And Thursday, I'm sitting at my computer and I start hearing ticking noises at my window. That's normally an indication of precipitation. So I look outside and this is what I see. I didn't really see much out there. It's really, really intense. And my first thought was, the storm's here. Curious to see how big, widespread, and intense the storm was, I decided to hit the radar map. And I'm looking at this blue dot here with the pink pin in it. That's where I'm at. And I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, this is not a very big storm. And then I realized this is only Thursday. The storm isn't forecast to hit till Friday. So this is a snow squall. And you can see the line here. It starts up here and goes down this way. That's the direction the wind's blowing, coming right off the lake. This is water here too. That's just a warning. It stops at the Canadian-U.S. border. But all this is water, and the wind's blowing across the water and bringing all that moisture onto land, and it's dumping it on us. So this is what we're looking at, and this is what I'm seeing out my window. So if I look a little closer at it, here's Hanover right here, and this is all really heavy, intense snow, and you can see the darker part in the middle. That's over us right now. It's really, really heavy snow. And at this point, everything's moving in this direction, but this whole system is gradually moving south. So we got the brunt of this whole entire thing as it was moving through. And I really wish I had done a zoomed out view of it, because it doesn't just stop here. We got Lake Ontario right here, and now on the other side you're down into the United States. And this squall line came from Lake Superior all the way down into the States, all the way down to Maine, and pretty much almost right to the Atlantic Ocean. Like, it was intense, and it just went a long distance. I don't think I ever seen one go that far. It was pretty pretty wicked. So this whole thing, as it passed over us, as this gradually moved to the south, It lasted for 2 hours. And being as intense as it was for those 2 hours, it gave us at least a foot of snow. It was a foot, but it could have been more. It was at least a foot. I never, paid that much attention, but we got a lot. And Cody was happy because we got to go out and do the snow clearing again. So here I am, getting ready to head on out, and I'm forgetting I have a snow shovel strapped to the back of the scooter. Fine. Kind of getting stuck on the door. I was like, oops. There's so much snow on the ground right now, I can barely even get the monster out. The problem is, Cody does my driveway last. We go out and we clear what needs to be done to paying customers, and then once we're all finished, he comes back and does mine. He doesn't charge me for it, that's my payment for helping him out. But normally when it's like this, I go out and shovel first so I can actually get the scooter out so I can get to his place to help him. But just the time that I'm sleeping, he has to wake me up basically and pretty much entice me to go out because I'm not ready to get up yet. I don't want to go out and deal with that stuff. So on this day, I just didn't have a whole lot of time. So I got him to come and blow out a path in the driveway so I can get down, but the back is kind of plugged up. He can't get the tractor back here with the car there. So he's kind of stuck with trying to get through and fighting with the dog. The dog's in the way. All excited. The dog loves snow. He's all crazy. He thinks I'm playing. I get pretty frustrated. So rather than dealing with everything, I need my charge to go driving around, so I don't want to spend too much time trying to get the monster out. So I'm just going to get off and give it a push and hit the car. Oops. Just to get it free.